Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will explain about my opinion about G20 that was held in Indonesia 20 and 22 last year. Last year, in 20 and 22, G20 summit held in Bali on November 15 until 16 successfully produced a joint declaration. This was somewhat surprising yet welcome, considering that the high-level conference was held amid the unstable geopolitical situation and rising tension between major powers. To what degree, though, can Indonesia diplomacy claim to having delivered the success? What about the strong pressure from the West regarding the war in Ukraine? And apart from the pride expressed by Indonesia people, how can the G20 Bali Leaders Declaration benefit the global community? First, how Russia and Ukraine conflict dominate in the G20. Since Russia launched its attack against Ukraine in February 20 and 22, the discussion in G20 meeting had changed. Major power, especially the United States, has insisted on an agenda to discuss the war during the G20 summit, calling on all members to exclude Russia from G20 membership and invite Ukraine President. The G7 country even threatened to walk out of even if Russian president in almost all of the G20 minister level meeting or so-called working group. The G7 continued to criticize and condemn President of Russia for the war. As a consequence, several meetings were unable to produce a communique or agreement document. Hosting the G20 summit, Indonesia had set three priority issues to be discussed, consisting of global health, governance, digital transformation, and energy transition. Those are relevant to the current global COVID-19 recovery effort. However, the pressure from both the West and those member countries that refused sanctions against Russia had put Indonesia in a tricky position. Indonesia had taken various measures as extra effort to respond to the pressure and ensure that the G20 summit could run peacefully and properly. And then I will explain about monitoring and the G20 result. Enormous challenges also involved the summit as it took place amidst post-pandemic global recovery effort. The theme carried by Indonesia, Recover Together, Recover Stronger, had a profound meaning about the importance of recovering together, both in terms of economical and development. The principle of inclusiveness and leaving no one behind in the Sustainable Development Agenda was issued in such a way in various G20 meetings. However, the meaning of together here still leaves question to whom or which group of countries does it refer to. Hence, the primary task is ensuring that G20 members carry out the various commitments produced at the summit. G20 countries are expected to concertedly implement key agreements, including accumulating pandemic funds, which are not only beneficial for G20 members but also and especially for developing countries that are vulnerable to current challenges impacting the world. Monitoring the execution of the G20 agreement is crucial, considering that the G20 forum is not a binding forum. This is what will determine the real success or otherwise of Indonesia G20 presidency.